What's up everyone, we're going to be going through the best NFL player props on Prizepicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see we actually got 13 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 13 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $150 just yesterday, and another member who won $60 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first we're going to be talking about is none other than Lamar Jackson, and this one is actually for pass attempts for 28.5, and this one is for more. Now when we look at none other than Lamar Jackson, we've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, and they do have themselves a very good matchup as the Baltimore Ravens do face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now when it comes to Lamar Jackson, although he has only gone on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, they do face off against Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay do allow quite a lot of pass attempts to the quarterback, and that is a big reason why we do very much like the over here. Now his average over the last 5 is 27, so although he's only gone on the over twice, we actually do see that his line is pretty close to his average over the last 5, so he can definitely get to this line, no doubt about it. But like we always mention, matchups, that's what's most important, and because of the matchup that he does face off against, which is Tampa Bay, who do allow a lot of pass attempts, we definitely see Lamar Jackson finally or being able to go on the over here. So because of those reasons, Lamar Jackson 28.5 pass attempts for more, I think is a fantastic pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about another great player, and that is none other than Derrick Henry. So Derrick Henry, as we all know, a great player or a great running back, and this one is for receptions for 1, and this one actually is for less. Now we look at Derrick Henry, we've actually seen him go on the under in 4 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against none other than Tampa Bay. So there isn't that many games for the NFL, but we definitely see or do like this pick very much. You know, when it comes to Tampa Bay, you know, it is going to be an exciting matchup, but Derrick Henry, we have actually seen him go on the under in this category very consistently, and we definitely see him going on the under once again coming into this next matchup. So because of that, this one's kind of a no-brainer to us. We definitely like the under for this one, and when we look at his average over the last 5, although it is 1.2, we definitely see that being a little bit of an outlier due to the fact that, you know, he did have an outlier game against, you know, a pretty poor team at, you know, allowing receptions, and that is a big reason why he was able to go on the over there against Buffalo Bills. So because of that, we are definitely liking the under for this situation against a team like Tampa, and because of that, when we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have been favored for the under as well, so that definitely works in our favor there. So Derrick Henry, you know, 1 reception for less, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about Kyle Murray. So Kyle Murray, great player as we all know. This one is for pass attempts again, but this one is actually for 31.5, and this is for less. Now when we look at Kyle Murray, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, and they do actually have themselves a very good matchup as they do face off against none other than the Los Angeles Chargers. Now when it comes to the Chargers, they do actually restrict quite a lot of pass attempts to the QB position. That is a big reason why we do very much like the under here. On top of this, when we also look at Kyler Murray, we definitely have seen him struggle, you know, to really get close to this line. Even the times that he has gone on the over, he's only just made it over by 0.5, maybe 1 to 2.5 at most, and we definitely see that a little bit or not really too convincing to our liking. We have seen him go more on the under than the over the last 5, and his average over the last 5 is also 27.8. So because of that, we do or are sticking to the under under for this situation here. When we look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have him favored, for the under as well. So all signs point towards the under for this one, and we are sticking to it for this one as well. So Kyler Murray, 31.5 pass attempts for less, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but Prizepicks is delayed with some of their lines, so here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Nelson Agholor. So as we all know, Agholor, great player, great wide receiver at that, and he does play for the Baltimore Ravens and has had 7 receptions, 114 yards, 0 TDs, and averages 16.3. So, pretty decent stats all around as a wide receiver for Nelson. And when it comes to Nelson, we actually do like his reception line, but for him actually to go on the under here. When it comes to Nelson, we definitely have seen him not do very well when it comes to receptions over the last, game or so, and we definitely see it, happening or continuing to happen in this next game. Now, he has, if we look at over the last couple of games, only 1 reception, on average roughly, only 1 game against the Bills where he was able to get 2, but we definitely see him going on the under for his line there. We are expecting his line to come out around that 1.5, maybe 2, and we see a lot more value on the under due to the fact that Tampa Bay do a pretty good job at restricting receptions, to someone like Nelson Agholor, and especially to his position as well. So we are looking the under for this one, so keep an eye out for Nelson Agholor's line. We definitely see a lot of value there, but like I always mentioned, keep an eye out for the line first. If the line is too close to his averages, then definitely look to go on the under there. Again, to the next player, we're going to be talking about Baker Mayfield. So Baker Mayfield, as we all know, great player for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, quarterback. He has so far this season 1,489 yards, which actually ranks him 11th, 15 TDs, which ties him first, 5 interceptions, and also a QBR of 62.6. So Baker Mayfield has definitely been putting on a show, and we definitely see that continue on into this next game. So we do actually very much like the pass yards for someone like Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is a great player, but on top of everything else, the reason or big reason why we do very much like the over for this one for his pass yards is that when we look at the team Baltimore Ravens, they do quite allow a lot of passes or a lot of pass yardage to someone like Baker Mayfield, not just at the quarterback position, but also to the play style of Baker Mayfield. We definitely see a team like Baltimore Ravens struggling to really hold him off as much as possible, and that's a big reason why we do very much like the over here. So definitely keep an eye for Baker Mayfield's pass yards. I definitely see him going on the over there pretty easily, and he should be able to do it on a consistent basis. So because of that, Baker Mayfield, keep an eye out for his line, especially his pass yardage line. We definitely see a lot of value there to go on the over, but like I always mentioned, if the line is under his averages, then definitely look to go on the over there. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.